Giving my friend's son's pink eye.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah. We're so far deep in this process now. I was like, yeah, cool. Yeah. Sounds about right.
This is like a palate cleanser for us at this point, isn't it? The melon that comes
It's
around.
one of two ways, though, with something like this. Is it intentional or is it accidental?
You never know with these stories. You never know.
It's Schrodinger's cat of pink eye. Okay, last night I was at a buddy's house for dinner for burgers, brats, and beer.
That's good.
It's brats.
It's like sausage, isn't it?
Yeah, I guess breakfast.
Okay. I just learned something new.
I assume it's like not like the little kids.
Yeah, maybe that's just the
that's where I went.
Like brats.
I don't know that, or they just really hate their kids. So it's an intentional pink eye. Then.
Yeah.
I had a bit of everything, and eventually I had to take a massive shit while I was there. We're all close, so I went up and used the bathroom to do my business. Everything was fine, except there was no toilet paper and no wipes. And I honestly didn't feel like doing the waddle of shame to get some.
Yeah, I get that.
No, you sacrifice your socks.
But
Yeah.
like, how bad was it? Is this like there's no paperwork involved, or is it, oh dear, I've had to cut it off?
I mean, you find a towel and then you hide said towel, don't you? That's what you do.
You don't find a towel. You just don't find a towel.
Or do you just put the tap on, have a scoop, and then...
Yeah, I suppose you could just like do a a homemade bidet, like bidet.
Bidet to you.
Because I'm tired.
Okay, so where did I get to? So he wasn't going to do the waddle of shame. He wasn't going to plug it and
plug it.
Yeah. Just I don't know. Do they have any like plastic flowers in there? You just
Where have all the wine corks gone?
His wife had one of those fancy bidgets, though. And I thought, what the hell?
Bidget. Is that supposed to be bidet? Is that what we've just been talking about? Bidet, whatever. What's a bidget?
That's got to be a bidet with an autocorrect.
Yeah.
Should we
What
just
is that
like, go on
autocorrect?
assuming that we don't know what a bidget is?
Yeah.
Oh, she had one of those fancy midgets.
The bathroom midget.
Yeah.
Oh, one of that, of course.
Like he's doing well in life.
Handing out lollipops.
It is like Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory.
Chocolate factory. Right, so we're assuming that's a bidet, are we?
Let's assume it's a bidet. The next line is a dead giveaway. A little water would just be as good. Right? Wrong. Now my ass is wet as fuck and I still don't have anything to dry off. Is that a problem though?
So I've used a bidet.
Yeah.
And
I haven't, so this would be interesting.
Honestly, it's incredible.
Yeah.
So I stayed at a hotel recently and they had like these electric toilets which had like the jet that kind of goes up.
You get to set the
three
pressure.
smiley
You
faces.
can set the pressure. You can
Right.
set like it kind of oscillates, like rotates nicely. Like you can kind of do up and down. There's a few different motions.
How does it find the hole?
Witchcraft. But it
Really?
yeah. If
Really? Okay.
little camera just kind of like, oh, there it is.
Straight onto YouPorn or whatever.
Yeah, you signed a disclaimer.
But no, it's amazing. It cleans it perfectly. Feels great.
And then what happens after? Does it just... Do you just wipe normally to dry? Or?
Yeah, you do it. You give it a token wipe just to kind of, make sure there's no, a little wiggle and
Lie by the pool with your arse cheeks spread.
up you go.
I just was going to say though, for record's sake, this guy's basically just like up Main Street, and he's like, "Oh no, I've got water on my ass." I'm like, "That's not
still
a
better than
problem."
where you were.
Yeah, I
That's-
mean, like I'd just go, "All right, a bit of a moist body."
Yeah, that'll dry.
Yeah. Let's see how he fucked this up then. Okay, so now my ass is wet as fuck, and I still don't have anything to dry it off. Now here's where I had a lapse in judgment. Number 1, I decided to just pull my shit up and walk out. I wasn't wearing any car keys. It was something see-through, so no one's going to notice. Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
basically he's wearing black jeans. Fine.
Yeah.
Got it.
Safe maneuver from anyone, as long as he wasn't wearing white underwear. I head back outside. I played some cards, talked shit, had more beers. I go in to take a piss, brought a napkin with me to dab my pecker. So he did his thing and headed back outside. Lapse in judgment number 2. I thought it would be hilarious to moon everyone. For from the sliding door. So I dropped my pants and pressed up real close against the glass. Yes. Apparently I had a zit in my crack and everybody had a laugh. I buckle my pants and go out. I feel like there's not a lapse of judgment here. It's just a fun night out.
That's standard, yeah. Pretty standard move.
Good Wednesday.
2 minutes later, my buddy's 7-year-old heard the laughter and thought he'd try and make it funny too. When we heard a loud bong, bong, bong against the sliding door, and we see him with his face and hands pressed up against the glass in the exact same spot where I had my arse against the window. Unintentional pink eye.
Unintentional pink eye.
I feel like that's the best type of pink eye.
Oh,
There's no malice behind it.
Well, he's not going to prison.
Can you go to prison for pink eye? It depends on the delivery. If it's like if it's ring against eyeball, I think you've got bigger problems than the pink eye. There was a collective ooh from everyone as the boy giggled like a maniac. His mum poured a fat glass of wine and jogged after him for an early bath. This morning I woke up with a little text that said he got pink eye in both eyes. Oh, bless the little
Poor
creeper.
kid, lesson learned.
Oh, God. I mean, there was no lapse of judgment there.
No, that's...
That was entirely the kid's fault.
Yeah,
100% the
100%.
kid's fault.
Yeah.
Similar story that's not the kid's fault. A guy I know, he had a kid with teething at the time. And he was kind of like scratching his ass pretty kind of fiercely. Like he had some Grogans going on and he just kind of did it. Then the wife kind of came in and said, "Oh, your kid's crying. Can you just kind of have a feel for these teeth?" So he fingers straight in the kid's mouth, rubbing it around on the teeth. Kid is screaming.
The kid's called Bleeding Gums Murphy now.
Mum didn't have a clue. She was like, "Oh," what?" She said, "I don't know."
I mean, that is the equivalent, by the way, of just being like, you'd probably be safer just like looking around and being like, "Oh, there's a hobo. Do you mind checking my son's teeth?"